And what's going on, you guys? What is going on? What is going on? This is your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new review of Love and Marriage Huntsville Season 9, Episode 3. What is going on, you guys? I hope you guys have had a wonderful, wonderful Sunday, and I have been doing the exact same thing, to be quite honest. Like, I know. Y'all probably be looking at me like, bitch, you said this live supposed to be at 4:30. Bitch, you said this live supposed to be at 5:30. How the fuck is it 6 o'clock? Well, let me tell y'all. Let me just go on and tell y'all the story then. So y'all know that last night when the show came on, I went to Friendsgiving. Okay. My friend Raymond was throwing Friendsgiving, and then he invited myself, of course. He invited Jamar because he's gotten to know him, and he also invited Bando. So the three of us, me, Jamar, and Bando, we went to Friendsgiving last night. And then I didn't get home until like 1. And then as soon as I got home, I had to go straight to sleep because I had to get up at 5 a.m. to go to work. So when I got up, so I only had like 4 hours of sleep. So when I got home from work at 2, I laid down in the bed, and then I decided, okay, let me watch this show. Let me take my notes, and then I'm gonna be prepared for this 4:30 live. However, I fell asleep. So next day, I should have known once I lay down in this bed right here, because there's something about this bed that as soon as I lay down, these eyes are closing. Okay. So when I laid there watching the show, I immediately, like, I watched like the first half, and then I fell asleep. Then when I woke up, it was close to time for me to do the live. So I had to push the live back at least twice so I can watch the last half of the damn episode and take the rest of my damn notes. So yes, y'all, that is the reason why this live is late. I had to push it back 2 or 3 times before I got the right time. So I done took me a shower and stuff like that, because after this live is over, I gotta get, dressed for Reggie's birthday dinner today at 8 o'clock. Okay, so your boy's tired. This has been an eventful weekend. I already had, Friendsgiving yesterday. Now I got Reggie's birthday dinner tonight at 8 o'clock. So soon after this live is over, I got somewhere else to be, me and Jamar. So listen, I told y'all I am trying to, since I've been in Atlanta, I've been trying to find a balance. I'm all about content, work, content, work, content, work, content, work, content, work. But now I'm trying to find a balance so I can have some time to enjoy my life and do content at the same time. Okay. But yeah, I just had to let y'all know what happened. Now, as you all know, today is Sunday, which means I always do Real Housewives of Potomac right after the show. But however, because I'm gonna be at Reggie's birthday dinner tonight, T will be going live after the show in my slot that I normally go live on. So he'll be going live tonight. Right after the show at like 9:15, but I'll be going live tomorrow afternoon. I think I got it set for 5:30, if I'm not mistaken. I think I got it set for 5:30. So I'll be going live at 5:30, and then of course right after, not too long after that, at 8:30, the Whether You Like It or Not will be airing live over on Giving You the Real Teas platform. So make sure you guys tune in to that. Okay. And then on Tuesday afternoon, rather, Love and Hip Hop Miami, I'll be doing my Love and Hip Hop Miami review on Tuesday afternoon. I think it'll be at 4:30 or 5:30. It's one or the other. And then of course on Wednesday, we'll be right back here on Scotty by Nature TV. Where is that picture? There you go. We'll be right back here on Scotty by Nature TV to talk about Bill Collective, this past episode of Bill Collective, and we'll be right here on my channel. Okay, so make sure you guys tune in to that. Okay, so with that being said, you guys, that's pretty much all that we got. So we're gonna go ahead and get into this review. I really don't foresee this review being that long, because this episode really wasn't batting. Like, it really wasn't batting at all. I don't foresee it being that long. And let me show y'all, because y'all do know that I keep my notes on my phone. That's what y'all do know. So let me hurry up and show y'all real quick. Yes, these are my notes. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it, y'all. So I foresee this review being between 30 to 45 minutes tops. 45 minutes being the most. So let's go ahead. So now we start this trip off with the girls having their finale dinner in St. Thomas. When I tell y'all, I ain't never been so glad for a girls trip to be over with before in my damn life. I'm so glad that this damn girls trip is fucking over. I'm like, girl, like, this, first of all, trip to St. Thomas was not all that. I'm glad there was no, I don't know why they keep on talking about, oh, we got some resolution, that we got some resolve with a lot of things. And I'm just looking at the TV like, y'all motherfuckers didn't get no resolved on nothing. Like y'all didn't resolve a damn thing. What are y'all even talking about? Like y'all sit up here, y'all arguing about shit. No one, and I do mean no one was willing to take any accountability for any parts that anybody played in that whole little situation and stuff. And I'm just like, we've been dealing with this trip since the summer started. We entering, winter time with the same damn trip. Let's go home. I ain't never been so ready to go back to Alabama before in my life. But it's just like, okay. So they're sitting there, and Melody is wanting, everybody to talk and, just figure out, what was the best things about this trip and things like that, right? So at first, before they could even get anything started, Mel switches Sunny's seat. She's more so focused on, it being uncomfortable for Destiny. So she decides to move Sunny's seat and stuff like that because she want to get to the bigger picture of things. So Mel says, well, I hope this trip has been good. I really hope you guys enjoyed yourself because I feel like it was a good trip and I feel like I enjoyed myself. Do you really feel like this was a good trip? And do you really feel like you enjoyed yourself? Because, baby, I'm watching this damn show and I didn't even enjoy myself and I wouldn't even own a trip with y'all. So go figure. Go motherfucking figure, okay? Lauren finally opens her mouth and speaks. She said that, she was happy to be there. This was her first time going on a trip with a whole bunch of women that she did not know, that she didn't have any actual information about. So, she was just, happy to meet the women and just be on a good note with everybody and just watching things from afar. And I'm like, but I'm trying to understand why the hell you was there. But I wish that Shanita took your approach. Shut the fuck up, mind your own damn business, and just sit there. So I'm like, oh, okay. She finally said something. She finally said something. Okay, whatever. Um, so then when it came down to Destiny, when everybody was talking about how the trip was positive for them, Destiny was quiet and she wasn't saying nothing. And while she wasn't saying nothing, that's when Melody was like, Destiny, do you have any feelings about this trip? Do you feel any different about this trip? Because I feel like with everybody else, talking and saying their feelings about this trip, I could just see that you have a different stance on it. And then, Destiny feels like, I just feel like it was a whole bunch of ass kissing. I just don't think that this trip was all that in the bag of chips. I just feel like somebody got to be real because listen, that trip wasn't good. It was way too much going on, way too much bullshit happening on that trip for it to be all that and then some. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just saying I ain't trying to be no pessimistic person. I ain't trying to sit up here and be the negative Nancy, of course. I ain't trying to do that. But what I'm saying is I just think that this trip really wasn't nothing. Like I just felt like it just was nothing, especially on her standpoint, especially for Destiny. This trip really went all that at all. Like they could have really kept it. Um, Destiny then addresses Neil about the comment that was made about whether or not Stormy was having children, and she said that y'all just got to understand how it felt for me to see my friend Neil sit there and ask Sonny in front of me about her having children with a man that I used to date. Now, for most people, some folks will be like, "Oh my God, Destiny, get over it, girl. Like, go, girl, get over it. Like, it ain't that serious. You ain't with that man no more. Who gives a fuck? You shouldn't care." But I don't know. I just felt like, I mean, I feel the same exact way that I felt when people were sitting there, asking Trisha about her situation with Martell. You feel what I'm saying? I felt like nobody should have been asking Trisha that in front of Mel anyway about this Martell situation. I felt like it was all messy. Everybody was just wrong and effed up for even asking that lady that shit in front of Mel. And regardless of how anybody feels about Mel, that was a conversation that I felt shouldn't happen. So I definitely understood why she felt the way she felt about Miss Nell, asking her a question about having kids, especially with a man that she was just with. And this is a woman that she considered a friend who don't really consider her a friend. It's one of those it's me, it's not you type of friendship. And we sitting here and we're all sitting up in a circle, and then you decide to ask this woman who I got a problem with. You sitting up here asking her about kids and stuff like that. I can understand how it's a stab in a sense, like it's like you keep stabbing me in the stomach because you sit up here talking to this motherfucker who I ain't really fucking with. She fucking a nigga that I used to fuck with, and now she up here married to him, and now she finna have babies with him and shit like that. And you asking her about it in front of me, that's kind of up. I don't really think that Nell really meant to be disrespectful, and I don't really think that Nell was trying to be messy in a sense. You feel what I'm saying? I just felt like it was one of those right question, wrong time type of thing. You feel what I mean? So I don't know. But then again, it's crazy how, Destiny is the one that had all the discomfort and shit like that. But I mean, it was gonna be some discomfort from the very beginning because you were high key a plus one on the trip that you wasn't really invited on anyway, and it was from a person that you can't stand more than anybody. So it was gonna be a level of discomfort on that trip for you anyway, because you don't like Mel don't like you, she didn't invite you, Tisha invited you being messy as hell, and now this is what it is. So it is what it is. But yeah, I just felt Destiny in that moment. And we could all, just say Destiny need to get over it. They married now and stuff like that. And eventually she's gonna have to get over it. Eventually she will. But we're watching this shit happen on TV. And at that moment, she's still trying to, sit there and, deal with the fact that this was someone that I considered a friend. This was a man that I loved. And I got to work with them. I got to be on the show with them. I got to be around them. And I got to see these folks be all up in her face, asking her questions about children and shit. It's just too much. So I understand, where she coming from with it. I'm just not quick to be telling her, girl, get over it. That's not realistic. Like, in that moment, you wouldn't give a damn if they married. You still got feelings. Your feelings is hurt. This shit came out of nowhere, left field. You didn't even know this was happening. And then now you got to be in close proximity with this girl. So yeah, I'm gonna have my feelings about it, whether he fucking married or not. I don't give a damn. I'm just telling y'all, that's how I feel. But let's see. We all know that production told Destiny to show up for that trip since it was a cash trip and not Mel's trip. That is true. Now, Nell was being messy. Nell needs a storyline. I can understand why you think that she was being messy, but for whatever reason, I just don't feel like she was being messy, but that's just me. I understand her too, but she didn't have to come on the trip. Well, if she did come on the trip, she wasn't gonna get paid. It's all about the money. And this show was fake. This whole friend group is fake. Nobody really like each other like that, and they're forced to have to deal with one another. So that's just what it is. Let me see. So then Destiny and Sunny start arguing over the whole situation, and everybody was saying that Sunny was having an attitude, and Sunny was like, "Well, I ain't got no attitude. I ain't got no attitude." And then that's when Mel was like, you kind of did have attitude. Like, I kind of saw your face and the energy that you was giving. And as I'm sitting here watching them go back and forth, it's like, at this point, Destiny, I understand how you feel. I get how you feel. I'm 100% team Destiny when it comes down to Sunny. Like, I don't care how much some of y'all don't like Destiny. I don't care about none of that. I'm 100% team Destiny when it come down to Sunny. Sunny was dead ass wrong. I don't care if she didn't consider, Destiny to be a friend of hers or not, I still think that at the end of the day, it's still wrong. Like, you can't be cool with nobody and then turn around and wind up married to their dude and stuff like that, and all that. So yeah, it's just a disposition that Sonny has. And then Destiny was like, well, that's the reason why I don't really see any of her apologies as sincere, because of the way that she acts anytime the conversation is brought up. And I understand that too. But at this point though, Destiny, it's really nothing else for you. It's really nothing else left to be said. It's really nothing else left to be done. It's just like this. You already see her for who she is. You already see what she's given at this point. It's really no need for us to even continuously talking about it. It's really no need for you to keep on arguing with her about the same situation, because at the end of the day, it's going to get tiring, and it should get tiring for you, because who wants to keep on, dragging the same conversation over and over again? It's really nothing more to say and do at this point, really. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, it's really nothing more, nothing less to even say or do at this point. That's just me, So at the end of the day, it's just like this, move on, Destiny. It's no need, because although you are well within your rights for how you're feeling and how you feel about Sonny and Moses in this situation, at the end of the day, just think about it in this situation. Sonny was wrong. Moses was wrong. They're both filthy animals for what the fuck they did. But they're married. And even though they're married, you got your points and your feelings are not invalidated. They're still valid, no matter how you feel or what anybody else think your feelings are valid. But now that is her problem to deal with. There's her trash to constantly pick up. That's her having to pick up his litter. Okay? Just think about it. You are pretty. You can get any man you want to, the same way you got LeBaric, the same way you got him. You can go get any man you want to at this point. Ain't no need for me to be crying over this nigga right here. Yeah, they were wrong for what they did. Absolutely. Wrong as two left shoes. They were fucking wrong. But I'm not finna be pressed about the situation. I'm not even finna be bothered by the situation any longer. I got the choice to move forward and not with now one of their ass. So one thing I can say is, if you don't want to fuck with Sonny, I agree. You ain't got to fuck with Sonny. I wouldn't fuck with Sonny at the end of the day. You feel what I'm saying? So we can move on, but I ain't fucking with you, Sonny. You the type of motherfucker that I don't fuck with and all this other shit. I can't rock with you like that. And it is what it is. You know what I mean? So, but what was annoying me and what I appreciated in this scene was Shanita ass hopping her ass in, having something to say, speaking on somebody else's behalf. Shanita, shut the up. Nobody cares about how you feel. Nobody cares about your opinion. Nobody wants to hear what the you gotta say. Shut the hell up. You've been forcing yourself in these conversations like an ingrown toenail from the moment you brought your ass up on this damn trip. We're sick of seeing you and we're sick of hearing you. Shut the fuck up. I'm glad that somebody told Shanita to shut her ass up. I'm glad that, Destiny shut her ass down before she could even get started, because I'm so tired of her opening up her mouth and saying stuff. Shut up, Shanita. Just shut up. No one needs for you to say anything. You just want to check. You want to twirl your ass around in them opening credits. And I don't want to see you. Nobody else wants to see you. It may be a couple of folks that like you and want to see your ass, but I don't want to see you. But at this point, though, shut up. But when it comes down to Destiny, move the fuck on. Let her have the jailbird, and you work on yourself and work on healing yourself. Because I don't really think you really heal from your marriage to LeBaric, if you ask me. I don't really think you heal from that myself. I don't think you heal. I'm just being real. And I don't know. It's just my opinion. I ain't saying that it's in the Bible. I ain't saying that it's completely correct. I'm just telling you that, in my opinion, you are not completely healed. And if you ain't completely healed, that's understandable. Sometimes healing takes time, but you're just gonna have to learn to get past it and move on. That's all. What's next? So after that, Melody gives them, all these flowers, for new beginnings and shit like that, great, all that other stuff. So that was pretty much the end. And when I tell y'all I was so glad for them to be done with this damn trip, I'm like, girl, y'all gotta give me something else, girl. Because I'm tired of this damn trip. I'm tired of sitting here waiting for this trip to be over with. Like, I am so sick of this damn trip. Like, I'm so tired of St. Thomas. It made me not even want to go to St. Thomas as an adult watching this damn trip. Because they really drain my damn energy, baby. Like, I am sick and tired of this damn trip. We need to move forward. We need to move forward. We need to move motherfucking forward, okay? Like, I am tired. You know how Kelly Price said, there's a hole in my heart. I need to free my oh, tired. I am tired. I'm tired. I'm tired of the St. Thomas drama. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm even tired of going to church. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired, y'all. So please, what Kelly Price said at the end of the song, ladies, make some noise if you're tired. You gotta make some noise if you're tired. You gotta make some noise if you're tired, because it's about to drive me insane. Yeah. Yeah. Like, for real. I am tired, baby. I promise you I'm tired. But anyway, and listen, I know some of y'all don't like no singing in these reviews, but some y'all know I love me some music. Y'all know I'm a music person, and all those things. Y'all already know that. I gotta find me a way, a will, a how to infuse that music shit in everything that I do. Cause I love music. I'm a musician at heart, baby. I am. Okay, I'm just saying. So now we get into Latricia and Ken. And they were sitting outside drinking a smoothie and stuff like that. And Latricia pretty much said that she don't see it for Sonny and she don't really see it for Shanita. She says that she felt like Sonny was trying to compare her situation with Destiny to her situation with Ken and Marquez. And she felt like it's not the same situation. You just trying to deflect. In my opinion, I really thought that they were all trying to deflect and trying to make it seem like, Latricia shouldn't have no opinion on, Sonny and Moses' situation because of the way that she looks at Sonny and Moses. And they were pretty much saying that, you married and you got a whole man and you married. Well, I honestly feel like this. Latricia really wasn't even saying shit until Mel brought her into the conversation. She wasn't saying nothing. Mel said, well, it's just like Latricia, she don't like Sonny because of Destiny. She was sitting there minding her business. She didn't say nothing until her opinion was asked for. Mel brought her into the conversation, if you want to be real. Trisha wasn't saying nothing. She wasn't giving her opinion. She wasn't saying anything until Melody brought her into that fucking conversation. She wasn't saying nothing. So by them bringing her in it, she was trying to clarify what her feelings was towards Sonny, and she said it. And now everybody's upset because she said what she said, but she never would have said anything had nobody brought her into the conversation. You feel what I'm saying? And this is coming from a person that don't really see it for Trish like that at all, but I'm just being honest. She wasn't saying shit until they asked her, and it is what it is. But I mean, I just think that I didn't judge. I'm saying like this. I didn't judge Mel for having her a little boo thing or a boyfriend while she was separated from Martell. I mean, she did have a man. It ain't no different than what Trisha did with Marquez. Marquez had been gone for months when, she decided to get her another man. He had been gone for months. They were separated. People do get with men when they separated and they know it's not going to be shit. I just think that the situation is not the same. Like Sonny betraying Destiny is not the same as what Trish did. Trish and Marquez wasn't really together at this point. So it is what it is. I just feel like it's not really the same thing. Like, That's just me though. Let me see. That man was admittedly in Trisha's DMs when they were together. Mel did not move in a man. I didn't say she did. Please, let's not put words in my mouth. I didn't say anything about her moving in no man. I just said she had a nigga when she was separated. Cause she did have one. She did have one. Like, she didn't go to the limits that Trish did when it came down to moving a man in, having a man around her kids and nothing like that. But in all reality, she did have a man, you know. So, but I would just like to say, let's normalize keeping our opinions about other folks' relationships to ourselves when our own relationships really ain't worth talking about, to be quite honest. I think that we can all agree on that. Whether we all agree on whether or not Trish should have had an opinion or whatever, or her situation ain't no better than the next. How about we all mind our damn business and stop speaking on other folks' shit? How about that? Now I can speak on it because I'm watching the show. So I can speak on it and I get paid to speak on it. But it is the same, it is what it is. But I just think that comparing the two situations is like a damn grape and a damn kiwi. It ain't the same damn thing, in my opinion. But however, let's continue. Then they start discussing their situation and how they need to nip this situation with Marquez in the bud, and how he intends on marrying Trish and he wants to be there for the kids and things like that. So I just feel like, at the end of the day, Marquez was the one that was wrong. Marquez left his family and moved. So it's just like, and Andrea just said it though. Hold on, wait a minute. Trish has a valid point about Marquez and their situation. Marquez was wrong, bottom line. He left their family and moved. And that's what he did. He left. He moved somewhere else. You know what I mean? He left and went somewhere else. And that was it. So nah. He went to a whole nother state. But she's the one that's getting all this backlash though, when her nigga the one who left her and her kids. So I wonder if I'll run into Marquez one day, since we both in Atlanta. But yeah, so we get into Kimmy and Maurice. When I tell y'all, Kimmy and Maurice are the most useless ass duo on this damn show at this point. They are useless as hell, honey. Okay. But Kimmy, she was saying that she don't really like girls trips. She said, I'm not really the type to really like to be on girls trips because the girls be girling. And that is very true. As a gay man that's friends with a whole lot of girls and having to go on trips with a bunch of women and always being the only male on the trip, or had to be two other people, whether it was Reggie or our best friend Uni. It was always three males and the mass majority were girls, right? I hated going on them trips. And as I got older and became even much more so like a grown ass man in my 30s, when them girls would go on trips together and they invite me, I'm like, baby, I'm not going. I ain't going. I'm not going on that trip with y'all. Y'all too catty. Y'all get mad over every damn thing. I ain't got time to go on no trip with y'all. I don't want to go on no trip with y'all. And if we going to a concert or something, yeah, I'll go on a trip with y'all, but I don't want to stay in the same room as y'all. I'll go get my own damn room. I don't want to sleep in the same room with y'all. I don't want to be around y'all like that. Like, I don't want to see y'all until it's time for us to go to that fucking concert. Like, I don't want to do that. You know what I mean? So, I can't. But yeah, so Kimmy, what happened? So Kimmy was basically saying that she didn't really have no issue with nobody but Nell, and how Nell liked to be in other folks' business, and she likes to jump in other people's faces and saying all this stuff that she ain't got no business saying, which is kind of true. Nell do be jumping in other folks' business all the time. Nell always got an opinion about something, but she ain't said shit about that interview with T and Lexi and all this shit that Lexi sprayed her with. Now, she ain't said a damn word about that. And I've been sitting here waiting on her to acknowledge that shit, and she ain't said shit. Now, Nell, until you do right by my best friend and talk about that interview like you talked about it on the internet, you need to shut your ass up. I'm just being honest. I'm just telling y'all. I'm just being real. She need to talk about that damn interview while she talking about all this other shit she been talking about. I'm just being real with y'all. But she was talking about that and how they got into each other's space and stuff like that. Then she said that at the end of the trip, she found herself liking Trisha more on this trip. She feels like Trisha was very much so very much so took things on the chin when it came down to everybody speaking on her situation with Marquez and Martell and, things like that. She felt like she took it in stride and stuff when she was questioned about it. And, it's more to the story than what meets the eye, in Kimmy's opinion. And I do think that there's, she didn't want to, I don't know. I feel like it was already, a mess in this situation when it came down to Trish. And I guess she just didn't want to talk about it in front of Mel, and that's why she was telling a little bit of lies. But her credibility kind of got shot because we already knew that Martell was in her inbox, but I guess she just didn't want to admit it in front of everybody else. I guess. I mean, I don't know. But the story ain't matching. Let's see. So, Maurice talks about, Martell's side of the story. And then, Martell, he said Martell was basically saying that she wasn't out there. She came to her house. They watched TV. That's all they did, went back and stuff like that. So he's starting to believe that Ken loves Trisha more than Trisha loves Ken. And I think that there is a possibility of that. While I do think that she cares for Ken, while I do think that she loves Ken, I think that Ken got way more love for Trisha than Trisha got for Ken. I do believe that. I don't really believe that she's fully past her situation with Marquez right now. I don't really think that she's truly over that situation because I mean she ain't signed paperwork, and I don't really know if it's signed, or if the divorce is final at this particular moment right now. Like I don't know. I don't think that she's ready to marry Ken. You know what I mean? I think that I don't think she wants to be married to Marquez either. I don't think that she's married. I don't really think that she wants to be married to Marquez either. I think she wants to get this divorce, but she's not ready to be with Ken on a marriage tip because she was just married. And I don't really think that she wants to hop out of one marriage and then hop into another one. That's what I'm looking at it like. And that's what I'm thinking. But I could be wrong. I mean, I don't know. But I don't think she really want to be married. I think Ken wants to be married and she likes the relationship for what it is, but she don't want to be married. We get into Letitia and we get into Marcel. Tisha starts explaining her issues with Shanita and how Shanita kept on calling her the op. And she feels as though, her and Mel are in a decent place at this particular moment. And she really don't need outside forces or outside people to really make things worse off than what it is. She don't need Shanita speaking for, Mel. And I forgot to mention that Trish actually she actually said that she felt like Shanita was Mel's puppet. I agree with that. Or her attack dog, guard dog, whatever. That's exactly what she was. Because that's all she did was speak for Mel the whole damn episode, which got on my damn nerves. And I think she said that Shanita looked like a man too, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I just felt like Shanita was coming on way too strong. I felt like Shanita constantly inserting herself in stuff was just irritating because one thing I do not like is a motherfucker that's always inserting himself in something that ain't got nothing to do with them, and I don't even know your ass. I remember something like that happened to me like a couple of months ago. I was having one of those unfortunate arguments on another platform. I was arguing with a motherfucker that I don't really fuck with like that, and somebody decided to jump into the conversation and speak their piece on a situation that had absolutely nothing to do with them. I don't even know you, never heard of you, never seen you. Why the fuck are you talking to me, nigga? Like, why the fuck are you even talking to me? Like, if you, that's one thing that really irks my spirit. If I'm already on 10 and I'm already arguing with a motherfucker and I'm already talking to somebody and I'm already, speaking my truth on the situation, and you come bringing your bald head ass into this situation, want to give your thoughts and opinions and shit like that. And I'm just like, who asked you? Why are you inserting yourself? You're not a damn tampon. Why are you inserting yourself in what I got going on? I'm arguing with this motherfucker, not you. Shut the fuck up. And that's all Shanita kept doing. She kept inserting herself in everything. And I'm like, girl, shut up. Shut up. I can't stand Shanita. Ugh, her damn wigs. I can't stand that lady. Ugh. Marceau says, so I'm just going to tell you like this. You know how it is with male friends. Shanita might be around now, but she won't be around for too much longer, okay? So then Marceau starts questioning Trisha's story. He don't think that she's telling the truth, and he don't think that she's being honest, and he feels like Martell not really being real either, and it's just more to the story than what they're both letting on. And I'm inclined to believe Messy Marceau and his bald ass top frame of his mouth. I'm inclined to believe what he's saying. You feel what I'm saying? So then they discuss, Destiny and Melody's relationship. And Tisha was like, there's a lot that happened in their friendship that I didn't even know nothing about. Like, it was a whole lot of stuff that they were talking about. It was a whole lot of stuff that they were saying. And I just felt like, it's crazy. I didn't even know what was going on with them. But I mean, they talked, and I'm not really sure if things are where they need to be with them, but they talked. At this point though, y'all, I'm just one of them damn people where it feels like this. You feel what I'm saying? Like, when a friendship has ran its course, it just ran its damn course, honey. I am not a person that's willing to try to get to where a friendship has been damaged, like Danity Kane damaged, and there's really no need to go back and forth about it. You feel what I'm saying? I just feel like it's okay to come to a place where we can coexist and we can be cordial, but I'm not trying to make no friendship be what it used to be. Because once that shit is over with, that shit is over with. That shit is done. That shit is fucking over with, honey. It is definitely over with. There is really nothing more that can be done. There's no need to keep on picking at the scabs, making it bleed again. It's really no need, because Destiny and Melody's friendship is over with. And just like Marceau said, they both did foul shit to one another. They both said foul shit about the other. It's really no coming back from that. And I just feel like it's really no need to have another conversation. It's done. Like, you can love somebody all day, but baby, at the end of the day, I'ma love you from over here. We do not need to be friends like that. I don't need to be shooting no kind of marbles with you. I don't need to be playing jacks with you. I don't need to be doing none of that shit with you. Like, I'm good where I'm at. And that's just where people need to understand, and just where people need to be. Like, do you, but over there. You feel what I'm saying? That's how I feel. So I think they both have said and done shit that I would not do to a friend if I really consider them a friend. I just think that they both have done some crazy shit. You know what I mean? I just don't know. And some folks have done more than others, in my opinion. I don't really think, I've always felt like Melody and Destiny, neither one of them were really innocent in this situation. It was a tit for tat sort of thing. It was like they were both beginning to do shit, but just like, Destiny would say this, then Mel say that, then Destiny say this, then Mel. It's just like, oh my God. No need to go back to that toxicity. So, I don't blame Destiny for not wanting to be friends with Mel, and I don't really blame Mel for not wanting to be friends with Destiny. It's over. What Corrupt and the Tina Reid from Black say? It's over. It's over now. Move over. It's my turn now. It's over. The game's shut down. Sorry. It's over. It's nothing else to be done. But I also need for Destiny to know that she be making herself look bad because her stories don't always be matching up all the time. And a lot of the times I be listening to Melody, to not to Melody, but to Destiny double talk herself, and it make me scratch my head and question certain things that she be saying. So for me, I be sitting there listening at Destiny, I be like, you ain't gotta lie to kick it. Like, girl, just be real. But But I also need for folks in this group, folks on this cast, to stop pushing it. I need for them to stop pushing it. Because it's just like Melly don't want to fuck with her. And sometimes Destiny comes across as a scorn lover at this point. Like, girl, let it go. The girl don't see it for you and you don't see it for her. So, let's move on. So then that's when Letitia was saying that, Mel believes that Mel been saying that Destiny and Martell been messing around or fooling around and sleeping with one another and things like that. And then Marceau was like, well, to be honest, when it come down to it, Martell be making little jokes about it too. Like, he always be saying little certain shit like, oh, do Law look like me? Blah, 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 blah. Like, he do be, making certain types of, comments about it. So at the end of the day, if I was Mel, I believe it too, which is what Marceau said. Now, I will say this is what I don't understand when it come down to Destiny, is that you and Mel not being friends, I understand that, but you don't need to be friends with Martell either, because Martell make things worse for you with the rest. Sometimes, like, if not all the time, he makes it worse because it's inappropriate to even be making a joke about your baby and how the baby looks like you, and you were once married to his best friend, and you had a baby with his best friend, and you were married to his best friend. That's not cool. That's not right. It's not appropriate. So with him making jokes like that and making comments like that and saying stuff like that, the average person would think that y'all fucking. I'm just being honest. The average person would think that. So I just wouldn't. I wouldn't like that. To be honest, like. And if I was Destiny, I wouldn't even be down with Martell saying this shit anyway. Like, I wouldn't even be here for that. So I do, and I am one of those people who be like, she was friends with Martell first and things like that, in which she was friends with Martell first, but Martell being her friend puts her in these fucked up ass predicaments by insinuating shit, and then y'all be wondering why old girl be thinking that certain shit went down. So you can't make jokes like that and not expect for nobody to side eye y'all motherfuckers. I mean, I'm just saying. I don't know. I don't like that. That's just me personally. I don't like that. Now, do I believe that Destiny is King Martell? I don't believe she is. But at the same time, I ain't here for Martell making them jokes. And I've been saying that. I ain't never been here for that. What else? Marceau doesn't think that Mel was teaching people how to respectfully cheat. I don't necessarily think that she was teaching people how to respectfully cheat either, but at the same time, on the very first episode, Mel was the one who brought up the term respectfully cheat. So, of course, some of us was like, well, was she trying to? But I don't really think that that's what it was. But I do think that it was dumb and stupid for Mel to even be sitting on the phone with Ariana in the first place, talking to her, telling her, well, when Martell come over, you come and tell me that he coming over. What the fuck you need for her to tell you that for? He going over there. What you need for her to explain that or tell you that for? You feel what I'm saying? Like, what's the point? That was stupid as hell to me. That was dumb. I would not be sitting up here consulting with my husband's mistress and telling her to tell me when he over her house. I wouldn't even care. Who gives a You know what I mean? Like, it ain't nothing. The only thing you need to be talking to Ariana about was asking her where she can meet you so y'all can so you can beat her ass, in my opinion. Like that's what I feel like they should have been talking on the phone about, not about no damn Martell. I just think that that whole situation was stupid. Um, let me see. So then Trish, Ken, and Marquez. Okay, now this whole conversation was annoying. Trish wants to move on, but she claims that she wants to move on, but she acting like she hesitant to sign the damn paperwork. You know, um, let's see. Ken then arrives, then they begin to argue over the timeline. Ken says that while he was with Marquez, while she was with Marquez, they was not in no relationship. They was not fooling around. They wasn't messing around like that during that time. So they arguing over the timeline. Now Marquez is mad with Trisha because it's kind of like it's kind of like, to me, he's mad that she's saying that he's an absentee father, but you are one. You the one who packed your bags up and then you left and you went to a whole nother city and stayed. Didn't talk to Trisha about it. Didn't talk to your fucking kids. You just up and left. So you are an absentee father and you don't do nothing for your fucking kids. So what you talking about? Um, and then he gives the papers, and I think Trisha signed the papers. Ken was offering him, offering himself to Marquez, basically saying, like, if you ever needed somebody to talk to, like, just so we can all be on the same page, I'm willing to try to be in a good place with you. I think that's very noble of him, but it ain't gonna never happen. He ain't gonna never be cool with you being around like that. He ain't gonna never be cool with you, being in his kid's life like that because of the way that it looks. The optics are not looking good for Trish and Ken at all. And that's just the basis of the situation. It don't look good for them. It don't. So it's just like, I don't know. You feel what I'm saying? So she signed the papers, and her and Ken, they get up and leave. Now, from what the people saying, they still ain't got no divorce. Ain't no divorce been final or anything like that. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on with them. And quite frankly, to be honest, I honestly don't care. Like, I don't give a damn what they got going on at this point. It's just like, girl, either y'all gonna get divorced or you damn not. You feel what I'm saying? Either you're gonna get divorced or you're not. Like, who cares? And why are we even discussing this? Why are we talking about this? Why are we even doing this in the first place? Like, let's move on. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like it is what it is. I know the divorce was filed. I'm saying, is it even finalized? Is what I'm saying. So I don't know. I don't really care though. Like, at first, I felt like this storyline had potential, but it's like, absolutely not. It ain't got no potential. What the hell was I thinking? Okay, but y'all, that's all I really got. I'm surprised that I was able to stretch this shit to about 50 minutes anyway. I'm very surprised by it. But I was able to, though. I was able to, and I'm glad that I was able to. Now, not you got on this Georgia Bulldog hat on Go Clemson Tigers. Jamie actually gave me this hat last year for my birthday. Jamie bought this for my birthday last year. So shout out to Jamie, but she bought this for my birthday last year. But that's all I really got for this year, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the review. We had over 300 people in here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys liked it, even though it was late as hell. But I hope you guys liked it. For those of you who are new to the platform, I hope you guys subscribe because, baby, I've been going through the motions with these subscriptions, honey. The people been subscribing, unsubscribing, but I know I got a lot to do with LAMH and everything that's been going on with the drama and all this other shit. I already know how that is. You feel what I'm saying? Those are the people that's unsubscribing, child. Oh God, but we gonna continue on. I'm still making my money regardless of the people unsubscribing, child. Still making my money, But with that being said, y'all, I'm about to be up out of here. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow evening for Real Housewives of Potomac. I'm gonna see you guys then. Not only will I see you guys for that review, but I will also see you guys for the Whether You Like It or Not panel on T's channel on tomorrow. So I will see you guys on tomorrow. I got to get ready for Reggie's birthday dinner. Jamar and I gonna be headed out soon. And I'm gonna talk to you all later. Follow me on all social media platforms. It's at the bottom of the video. Like, rate, comment, subscribe. And I'm gonna leave you guys with the video by Doobie V featuring Bando and Carl. And the name of the song is the My Suck Dick Remix. The video comes out on the 22nd, I think, but the song is already on streaming platforms, and yours truly is in that video as well. So I'm gonna leave you guys with that clip, and I'm gonna holler at y'all later, y'all. Bye.
For a living, might suck dick for a now living. This is the story how it all went down, down, down. I wasn't always out here balling on the ground, ground, ground. Used to get up in the AM and work real hard. I knew there was a better way, and that's on God. Stocking shelves, that's when I seen him, fine as hell. Pretty brown skin, 6'1", muscle build. Something about that nigga said I show, don't tell. Yeah, I had to give him change, he had big bills. He started small talk, what you doing for the night? I said, I don't know, I'll probably catch a fight. Have a little sip, roll one up, then get ready for the AM, try to make my bucks. He said, hold on, little bro, I got a business proposition for your bills in my pocket. They could only make you richer, homie. I'll give you a couple hundreds for a little kiss. I said, for the right price, sir, I might have to suck your dick.